Let me tell you a story about the most boring movies I've ever seen. Bruce Campbell was there, it's the only reason to care. Coolio fought dinosaurs that are green. Then something went wrong. Now I'm singing this song. I wanna put my foot through the screen. I already knew what it was I had to do. This might come off a little mean. Science fiction, double feature. Hope you're ready for termite creatures in alien apocalypse. When I review it, you wouldn't like it. It is a piece of shit. At the late night double feature picture show. I love Brucey except he's just cashing his check. Coolio looks over the hill. Pterodactyl's just as bad. It just makes me sad. The directors will be getting my bill. The poor CGI just made me cry. Passing gas is more of a thrill, but we'll still have fun. I'll tear them a new one. These piss poor movies can drive someone to kill. This science fiction double feature. Coolio's fighting pterodactyl creatures. These films really suck. I don't want to review these loads of fuck. At the late night double feature picture show, I wanna throw up. At the late night double feature picture show, they really blow. At the late night double feature picture show, just let me go. At the late night double feature picture show.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Sci-Fi original movie double feature. First up is Alien Apocalypse. Let's roll. Before there was Sci-Fi, there was the Sci-Fi channel, and while the movies are still crap, they've taken to adding mega to most of the titles. The year is 2005. Enter Bruce Campbell, B-movie king and all-around badass, who had a dream of making a movie called Man with the Screaming Brain, a pet project he'd been working on for years but never gotten the funding for. The Sci-Fi channel stepped in and said, sure, we'll make your movie, but you've got to film it in Bulgaria, and you also have to film this piece of shit too. And thus Alien Apocalypse was born. By the way, in case you're wondering how Man with the Screaming Brain turned out, I love Bruce Campbell, and while he is the only redeeming feature of this film besides Renee O'Connor of Xena fame, that doesn't mean either of them could save it. The plot revolves around a crew of astronauts who return to Earth after a 40-year probe mission where they were frozen in space. Upon returning, they find that the world has been taken over by giant termite aliens who are using humans to harvest wood for them. If it sounds stupid now, you should know that the giant termites are the least of this movie's problems. Bruce Campbell plays Ivan Hood, the doctor on the probe mission. That's right, Bruce Campbell plays a doctor.
Well, I was just wondering if there were as many doctors practicing now as when we left. I mean, if there are more, then I can't charge as much because the rates go down. But if there aren't as many, I can charge whatever I want.
I'm already enthralled, Bruce Campbell, you handsome fool. Whiny McWhiny Pants, who broke her leg during the landing, says that civilization was destroyed because no one made radio contact. Why is that the first conclusion that she comes to? I mean, she's right, but that's kind of pessimistic.
Nothing ever works out the way it's supposed to, and neither will any of your theories.
How the hell did she get to be an astronaut? Did she get extra whining points?
And we're all getting cancer right now. I can feel it. I can feel my
Shut
hands
up.
burning. Ow! Why'd you do that?
They hear a horse and duck behind some tiny rocks to see a small group of humans being herded. Unsurprisingly, they're discovered by 3 bounty hunters. By this time, humans have devolved into caveman hillbillies of sorts that tape dead animals to their faces. You know, considering all of their loved ones are dead, they just discovered that Earth has been destroyed, and they've been kidnapped by a bunch of hillbillies, the astronauts seem to be taking this pretty well. Let's see that again. Thank you, Alien Apocalypse. The crew is taken to a lumber yard where other people are being forced to gather wood. The bounty hunters inspect the slaves they've captured.
Rest must be from a different district.
Different district.
Wow, that must be good. We're in luck.
Quickly, shave them! We have more hair to tape to our faces!
Get moving, slaves.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the only black character in the film being a slave. Isn't it great how all of the main characters have their mouths covered so we don't give 2 shits? They get taken to see the evil alien overlords who have conquered our planet. Seriously? That's the alien overlords? Giant termites? The aliens being giant termites raises a few questions. The first being, why are they giant termites? I mean,
Who am I? I am the leader of this district.
Leader? You're not even human.
No, nor would I ever want to be a human.
burn! Leader Termite doesn't like the back talk, so the black guy is killed. Look at Bruce Campbell, completely unaffected. Oh, and then this happens.
That is our favorite delicacy next to wood.
Oh yeah, I forgot about termites having a diet of wood and human flesh. Finger food! Ivan and Kelly, yes, apparently past the 90s, they still named characters Kelly, are tucked into the people pit and try to befriend the locals. Bruce Campbell acts inappropriately nonchalant about the situation.
I remember when the probe mission was going on. I was pretty young at the time.
When exactly was the invasion?
Oh, 20 years ago now.
20 years? Are you serious? 20 years? In 20 years, people somehow devolved into cavemen, dressed in old-timey clothes, and lost all modern technology? How? Why? Why didn't they use modern technology to harvest the wood faster? And even if they forgot everything about technology, surely the termites would have something they could use? Start making sense, movie! I'm only 17 minutes in!
I guess their planet don't have no wood.
What? Giant termites never had wood on their planet? Then what the fuck did they eat? Oh right, I forgot they also eat human flesh, because that's abundant on an alien planet.
Every time you escape and get caught, you lose a finger.
Or worse, you could actually lose your fingers instead of folding them over and pretending they're missing.
Let me see your hand.
Go on, show them your hand.
You sick?
I'm the oldest one here.
How old are you?
Oh, I guess I'm just 35 now.
Yep, I can totally see how he'd remember that probe mission from 40 years ago. Continuity got fucked in the same scene. Yay!
What about hope?
Hope.
The president lives.
So the remaining humans have a theory that the president is still alive and gathering an army to rise against the termites. If you guess this is a plot point, well, it's not really. Kind of.
Freedom!
When do we get paid? Oh no, could this be a romance I see? Yep, and the 13-year age difference isn't creepy at all. Kelly gets all lovey-dovey and the humans in charge decide to punish her. They actually get away pretty easily, but At least we can say the first interesting thing in 10 minutes has happened.
You, what are you doing?
Well, at least there were the opponents then. I don't want to say the giant termites can be killed with a wooden spoon, but the giant termites can be killed with a wooden spoon. How has no one killed one before? They take its weapon and run away.
Let's split up.
Why? Oh yeah, so Kelly can get captured. That was stupid.
Oh, come on with this. You stupid piece of...
They're dead. That's for sure.
But we won't check. We're dumbasses. Ivan and the kids swim to shore and find a random bikini babe just hanging out in a hole for no particular reason.
Have we met?
I don't think so.
This is really weird.
Oh well, good thing that has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Seriously, they'd never bring it up again.
My name is Busy.
Busy?
Hi, I'm Ivan.
Oh yeah, because in 20 years people somehow forgot what a handshake is.
I'm Alex.
I'll be your love interest this
Hi.
evening.
Hey, thanks for saving our lives.
How did she do that? By inviting them into her hole? The three of them go to Busy's village, which is apparently free of alien oppression. Yes, because there's no way the aliens or the bounty hunters would notice a bunch of buildings and smoke in the middle of the woods. Ivan talks to the leader, who tells him that he saw Kelly being taken away by the bounty hunters. Then he decides to help out the leader with whatever the hell is supposed to be wrong with him. What is he, a chiropractor now? Anyway, he decides to gather a small group together to search for the president in the mountains.
Seen the other spaceman killed one of the mice. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, me neither. They died just like us.
Except green crap comes out.
Yeah.
I'm a class act! Walking montage! The three of them come across some escapees being shot at by bounty hunters and help one of the wounded. Yep, infections don't exist now. The wounded man decides to join them in their quest. Haha, he's seriously injured. Next they come across Fisherman Bob. No, really, that's how he's credited on IMDb.
Welcome aboard, Bob.
They also shoot the bounty hunter with the least credible facial hair and give him a chance to live if he joins them. Has anything interesting happened yet? Yes, just as the cover art promised, Army of Darkness meets Starship Troopers. See terrible wigs. Watch Bruce Campbell discuss price gauging. Reflect on your poor purchasing decisions. The group eventually meets up with a hunchback goon I'm just gonna call Torgo. Luckily, they came across the one hunchback goon that just happens to know where the president is. Inside the cabin, they find a bunch of senators hanging out with the president. Yes, the president and the senators have been hanging out in a cabin for 20 years and being taken care of by a freakish hunchback. It's kind of like the real world, only more sad.
You deformed dwarf.
Up yours, you old fart.
They find the president using his spare time well. Wait, seriously? How old is this guy? 66. That means when this movie was made, he was 61, making him 21 years old when he was president, supposedly. That's realistic. It turns out that there is no fighting force and the group is on their own. Glad we took this little side trip. Meanwhile, Renee O'Connor wonders why she's in this film at all. Ivan and the others, having no other choice, decide to head back to the compound to free Kelly and the other slaves. Before they do that, Ivan gives Torgo a hand. Okay, look, just because he's the last doctor doesn't mean that he's magical.
This is stupid.
Okay, look. This movie is about Bruce Campbell fighting giant termite aliens in a dystopian future. I'm not expecting award-winning material here, but you have to try to make it that boring. And then another poorly handled rape scene, because this movie likes to tackle serious issues. When I say that this is a poorly handled rape scene, I mean that this is poorly handled. Just take a look at this reaction.
He just raped Busy.
Is that true?
What of it?
Truly a scarring piece of cinema. It's hard to watch.
I'm going back to the sawmill and tell them where you are, right now.
Hey, scumbag, you forgot something.
What? You said you're a doctor. You're supposed to heal people.
I am. Your stupidity is terminal. And now you're cured.
And yes, the movie makers did think that this was a clever line. That's why they used it in the trailers all the time. And Busy clearly seems traumatized by this whole thing. I'm just kidding. It's never brought up again. The next day at the mill, the group invades with bows and arrows. The sight of Bruce Campbell leading a charge of smelly cavemen to overtake their alien oppressors truly warms my heart. Ivan! What is this fuckery? Hooray! Yay for victory! But wait! Wow, truly a race as sturdy as dried up leaves.
I'm so glad you're alive.
Ew. Everyone seems horrified. Then they capture the bounty hunters and compete over which extra is the worst dubbed.
Let's cut them into small pieces!
There's no clear winner, but I can tell you that they gave it their all.
You're humans just like us. You can join us if you want, but you're gonna have to convince us that you mean it. Let them think it over.
That's really touching.
Go!
Well, never mind. Oh no, we're covered in light debris. We'll never be able to... Oh yeah, I can just get up. The termites are a bit pissed since the humans figured out that they're about as durable as a stick of butter and try to figure out who the leader is. They single out Ivan and are about to execute him when the lamest awesome thing happens.
Ready, charge!
Yes, the president and some senators fire bows and arrows and charge the enemy. Trust me, saying it is more entertaining than it actually plays out. By the way, how come they all have normal clothes while everyone else has regressed to the Middle Ages? Did they just save their suits for 20 years? This leads into a montage of alien killing that mostly consists of Bruce Campbell swinging his sword at the camera. And they continue down a hill to free the rest of the humans alongside a giant Bruce Campbell head. In the end, the plot summary was a bit more exciting than the actual movie. It's a lot of talking and walking around, and I'd only recommend it for hardcore Bruce Campbell fans. But stay tuned for the next movie in the Sci-Fi double feature. We're taking on Pterodactyl.
I can feel my skin burning.